Let me tell you a story about a 14-year-old boy named Alex. He lived with his mother in a small house. He was an ordinary boy. One afternoon, Alex found a white envelope in the mailbox. No stamp, no name, just 2 lines on the front. The envelope said, "To Alex, from Alex." He laughed. He thought it was a joke from his friends. He opened it. Inside was a letter. The handwriting looked exactly like his own. The letter said, "I am you, 30 years in the future." The letter made 3 predictions. Tomorrow, your math teacher will ask you a question you cannot answer. Your friend will spill water on the table. Alex shook his head. This was silly. And at 5 p.m., the power in your house will go out for 3 minutes. Alex put the letter in his drawer and went to sleep. The next day at school, the math teacher called his name. Alex did not know the answer. His heart began to race. Then his friend knocked over a glass of water. The water spilled across the table, exactly as the letter had said. That afternoon at 5 p.m., the power went out. The house went dark for 3 minutes. Alex sat in the dark, trembling. The letters kept coming. Every month, a new envelope. Every prediction came true. Avoid a car accident. Study the right subject. Say the right words. Alex became popular. He became successful. He trusted the letters completely. He did everything they said. One morning, a different letter arrived. It was thicker. The handwriting was messier, faster. Alex opened it with shaking hands. Inside was only one sentence: "Do not open the door tomorrow." No explanation. Alex read it again and again. Why? What door? The front door? His bedroom door? The letter did not say. His mind filled with questions. The next day, Alex waited. Morning passed. Afternoon passed. Nothing happened. He began to relax. Maybe the letter was wrong. Maybe it was a test. Then night came. At 9:47 p.m., the doorbell rang. Alex froze. He remembered the letter. Every nerve in his body told him to stay in his room. But a voice inside him whispered, "What if you never find out? What if the answer is right there?" He sat on his bed. He tried to ignore the doorbell. But his curiosity grew bigger and bigger. He thought, the letters have never lied to me, but they also never explained why. This is my only chance to see who is sending them. I have to know. He stood up and walked to his bedroom door. He walked down the stairs. He reached the front door. His hand shook. He took a deep breath. Then he turned the handle and pulled the door open. No one was there. The street was empty. The night was quiet. There was no envelope. No letter. Nothing at all. Alex stood in the open doorway for a long time. He looked left and right. Nothing. He closed the door and went back to his room. But that night, he could not sleep. 1,000 questions raced through his mind. Who sent the letters? Why did they stop? What was supposed to be behind the door? The next day, Alex went to the library. He read books about time, about predictions, about strange events. He could not stop thinking about the door and the letters. After months, Alex started doing his own experiments. He kept notebooks filled with dates and theories. He stayed up late every night, searching for answers. Years passed. Alex went to university. He studied physics and the nature of time. He wrote papers about memory and cause. His teachers were impressed. His obsession had turned him into a scientist. Alex became famous. He discovered new things about how the time works. Then, after years of work, he found the answer. He learned how to send a message back through time. He learned how to place a letter into an earlier timeline. Other scientists respected him. One evening, when Alex was 44 years old, he sat alone in his office. He looked at old photographs. He saw his mother, who had died years ago. He saw his school friends, who now had children and homes. He looked at his own reflection in the window. His hair was grey, his face was tired, but now he understood everything. The letters had come from himself. His future self had sent them. But why? What was the reason? Then, suddenly, Alex understood the deeper truth. The letters were not sent to predict the future. They were sent to warn him. Do not open the door meant, do not let curiosity destroy your life. But he had opened the door. And he had lost everything. Tears filled his eyes. He whispered to himself, "What happened to me? I was a normal boy. Now I am old and alone. All because I opened one door." He was so upset about it, but suddenly he had an idea. He took a blank piece of paper. He picked up a pen. His hands were shaking. He knew what he had to do. He had to warn his younger self. He began to write. He wrote about the math teacher. He wrote about the spilled water. He wrote about the power going out. When the letter was finished, he folded it carefully. He put it into a white envelope. Then, on the front of the envelope, he wrote 2 lines, "To Alex, from Alex." He looked at the envelope for a long time. For years, he had searched for answers. He had become a great scientist. He had solved the mystery. But now, he finally understood the real cost. The letters had never been trying to tell him the future. They had been trying to save it. Alex looked at the envelope one last time. For years, he had chased a mystery. In the end, he found the answer. But the answer had cost him almost everything. Some questions change our lives. Others consume them. Alex finally understood the difference. If this story kept you guessing until the end, subscribe for more unforgettable stories. See you in the next one.